Actually, no. So I've just filmed a tutorial on this look. It took me an hour to do. Really good. And then my phone crashed and the whole thing got deleted. So for anybody that does want to know how to get this look, I'm going to quickly go through the products I used and how to apply them, because I'm not filming it all again today. Okay, so the foundation I used, I'll get that out now and show you. I used the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I mixed that together. I can't believe that's happened. It's really bugging me. I mixed it with Revlon Colour Stay, the backwards, so there's no point showing you. They kind of look like that, if that helps. Mix them because I'm quite pale. Mix them together and I blended it out with a Real Technique sponge everywhere on my face, right up into the hairline. Then I went in with the contour and I used Master Contour V, which is Maybelline, and it's a double-sided, so it's pretty good to get right in the cheekbones. So I applied cheekbones and under here because I've got a very round, very fat face and we don't want that. So we applied it under there, both sides, and just here on the temples. Blended that down with the corners, just there, making sure we're blending down into the neck. Then after that, to highlight, I used LA Girl Pro Concealer. Used it as a triangle here, here, down the nose, just on the chin and underneath the contour I created, just to make them areas stand out more. We blended that in also with the Beauty Blend Real Technique sponge. After that, I set the face with some Airspun translucent powder, popping it into the lid. It gets freaking everywhere, so you pop a bit in there, everywhere, and pop that on with the flat side of the sponge. Now I don't like to bake because I have dry skin and I think baking can make it look a little bit drier, so I just popped it in the powder, blew the excess off. Too much is never a good look, and I tapped it right in there and underneath the contour, just to sharpen up what we created down the nose. And then I just took a tiny bit and popped it a little bit everywhere to dry the face out. Then I went in with a little bit of bronzer. We used NYC in Sunny and popped that onto the skin here and in the temples down there, basically just making the contour stand out and warm the skin, because we don't want to look pale or one colour, we want definition. Now to add extra definition, I went in with a dark shade, which I need some more of, and I just sharpened up. I'll show you what I used. I used the Angular, popped it in and just patted it in there. Patted it, my English is terrible. And just to sharpen that little bit, and then under here to get rid of the double chin. Well, it's not going nowhere. Just in there, and that was that. I'm so bummed that it got deleted. Oh my gosh, took me a full hour of this. Oh, just to let you know beforehand, I did moisturise with the Vaseline Cocoa Butter and applied a green primer. I have very red skin without makeup on, so just cancels out the redness. Afterwards, after we've bronzed and contoured and everything, I just used a very pink blusher, just dabbed it in with a really soft bristle brush and just pat it on the apples of the cheeks. Am I talking too fast? I'm sorry. And then highlighted with one of these, which I think are amazing, using just a standard highlight. I don't even think it's got a name, it's just from eBay, cheap. Dabbed it in and did it just here to make the cheekbones pop a little bit, because I am fat faced, we need it. And here again, and then I like to take a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit more and pop it just on the nose. I like the glow, do not judge me. So that was the skin. I went on to doing brows, and I used two products for brows. Brows are life, they are everything, and my sister is obsessed with my eyebrows. and she's been dying for a video on this. So I just got a normal brow pencil, sharpen it real good, that is the tip, and I start underneath and just make a line and downwards. Now I don't have eyebrows, I have non-existent eyebrows, so this is all fake. And then I just worked through that part there and drag downwards. I don't even have any specific words. And then I like to leave the front without any product on for a while. I'll work on darkening the arch and dragging down, creating a shape that I do like. And then with the second product, it's angular, and I think that's pretty cool. So I just take that and work from there downwards, dragging down to create, I like a good square on the end, so I just like to make that. And just to blend things out a little bit more, oh my gosh, I put everything away, so I have to find it all again. I am so sorry. I use just a little, what you use for dip browing, and I just drag the product right down here and make sure it's a nice shape and even. Now, eyebrows are sisters, they are not twins, so they're never going to be perfect unless you're lucky that way, which I am not. Okay, after eyebrows I went onto the eyes. Now I used 2 palettes for the eyes. I used the knockoff Naked palette, which you've probably seen, and the colour I used from this palette is a brown colour, but we'll get to that in a minute. So for the centre of the eyes I have purple, and the purple that I used there is this light one in the corner, as you can see, and then I use this really deep nice purple in the centre, and towards the ends I used the second to the end colour, so this one here, just to smoke it all out a little bit and in the crease. And then I took the black and patted that right in the corners, smoking everything out. I like to pop a little bit in the inner corner there, blending everything nicely. I know this is not as efficient as doing it and showing you, but I'm not filming this again. This took me an hour. So I will just have to do another one and hope that that works in the future. So it's pretty self-explanatory what I did on my eyes. And then to make the inner corners a little brighter, because we've got a lot of dark colours with closing the eyes, so we need some bright, I used the highlighter and popped it right in the inner corners. I look very buzz-eyed right now. So that was the lid. Then I used, oh my gosh, where is everything? I'm not happy right now. You're probably tuning in and thinking, who is this girl? She's not very good at this. She's not very good at doing this whole YouTube thing. Well, I'm new. I will get there. Just have to bear with me. Oh my gosh, I don't know where it is. Okay, so I used an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner on the outside, only creating a very small wing because obviously it's very smoky on the outside. You wouldn't really see a wing. The eyeliner I use is just from Collection. It's from Superdrug. It's their own brand, and it's very felt tip, and it's very, very precise. If I could find it, I would show you, but I can't right now. It will be in other videos. Underneath the eye, I use the purple that I've shown you. The very dark purple. Oh, I love that colour. Just that underneath in there. You can barely see it. It's just in case you forget. You forget that there's purple involved. And then I used a dark brown on the outside with a tad bit of black just to blend that out. I'm so annoyed at myself right now. Then I popped on some lashes, and I did that off camera anyway, so you're not missing anything. And these lashes are amazing, and I've only got one pair left. I'm so sad. That's what they look like. Very fluffy, very wispy, and these was from Wish. Very cheap, but you can get them on eBay. I think the £3-4 on eBay for 5 pairs. I do need to get some more. That's about it for eyes and skin. Now lips, I used this, which I use every time. It's amazing. It's not like a bottle cap. It is not dangerous in the slightest. It's not got no toxins in it. You can't suck in anything dangerous. It's specifically designed for this, but off a specific website. Can't remember now, but I will link it somewhere. The edges are very thick edges, so it's not going to cause a ring, any cutting or bruising. You just suck on that to create a bigger pout. I would love lip fillers, but I cannot afford them. So I have to put this on my mouth, and it's really good. I would recommend buying one. So because my eyes are dark and smoky, I didn't want to do an overpowering lip because the focus is on the eyes. So we did a very nude lip. So I went in with a NYX mauve colour. I went all around the lip line. That's that. And then I did a line in the centre and 2 lines on the outside. And then I went everywhere with this very light pinky. This is a NYX as well. All over. This is just to create a little bit of definition on the outside so everything just doesn't blend in. And then on the top, I use a very, very light pink. Look at the state of that. That's disgusting. I just tabbed that on everywhere just to get it a little bit lighter, and applied some of the Kylie lip kit stuff. Just dabbing that on with my finger. I didn't smear it on everywhere. Didn't put it everywhere. I just tapped it on a little bit and used my finger to smoke that out. Smoke that out? Really? To just blend it out. And that was about it. I am gutted and I'm so sorry that I didn't get to show you this properly. Always remember to blend. I use a brush for that, if I can find it. Losing my mind. Using a brush, you just have to smoke it all out as best as you can. My nose is running. And that's it, I'm afraid. I apologise. If you've got any questions, please comment them below, and I appreciate watching this video, and I appreciate any likes you can give me. I will get better at this, and the more support you guys show me, the more I will do, and hopefully not delete them all. Stupid SD card. So yeah, I hope you like this look. If you've got any questions, like I say, ask. You can only ask. Thank you for your time, and you will see me again, if I don't delete it again, very soon. Thank you, bye.